My name is Crunchy. This is Thunderdome Radio, and this is Return of the Mac.
Return of the Mac?
Why are we listening to Return of the Mac?
It was in the list. I'm sorry.
iCannabisRadio.com.
Cool. All right, I guess we'll talk over Return of the Mac. It makes sense since Max is back. It's Return of the Max.
Max is back. Hi, guys.
So, Max, talk about yourself.
We
have so many new listeners. How many do we have?
New listeners.
14.
We have 14 listeners?
Oh, damn. I don't think I've ever had that many.
You just threw out an arbitrary number, Scott Green?
Oh.
See, Scott Green, that's why people don't like you.
The way this works right now, you can't tell, but I like it anyways. I like this view better.
Okay. Well, tell us how many, Scott Green.
Tell later.
I can't tell.
Cool.
Okay, 14. We'll just go with 14 right now, and if it's not 14, I'm going to flog you.
There's more than that, of course.
So anyway.
People love us. People love Thunderdome. People love iCannabis Radio.
And people love me.
Exactly.
Max.
Yeah.
So what's up, bro?
That's true. Well, it's been fucking forever since I've been on the show, actually, and today's my 1 month birthday on T, so that's why my voice is all awesome and
Congratulations.
So,
I noticed that when
I know,
you came
right?
in. I was like,
yeah,
whoa.
Yeah,
nice.
It's kind of awesome. People are mad at me because mine started to drop faster than most people's, but I don't know. It's just I'm cooler than you.
That's science.
That is true.
It is science. Yeah.
Because you also smoke weed.
Smoke weed. I smoke weed, and I was already like pitching my voice too. So primate or something. Fuck it, I don't know. But yeah, I'm back on the show. It's been my life has just been weird. So I've been off.
Enjoy.
But now I'm
it's
here.
a journey.
I'm sorry. I'm texting. I'm unprofessional.
Because none of us ever text.
I know.
On the show.
That's
Ever.
okay. Right now, it just looks like you're looking at your junk.
I am looking at my junk.
Yeah.
I don't need to look at texting.
Right now, people just think you're
looking at my junk. Cool. Whatever. If you want to look at my junk, just go to the Crunchington Post. That's crunchingtonpost.com. So anyway,
Real thing.
Real thing.
It is a real thing.
Go look at my junk.
And actually, if you haven't seen Crunchy's junk, then apparently you've not actually hung out with the Thunderdome, because I think we all have at least.
Everyone has seen my junk.
Once.
Have you ever seen my junk, Robert Chase?
World's smartest man joining us in Chris Barkowitz's studio this evening.
That's cool. Chris Barkowitz?
This is the Chris Barkowitz studio.
I thought this was the Chris Custer Memorial Studio.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet?
No.
Check your blood sugar and check it often.
Brought to you
so
by
fucking mean. That's so mean.
I'm right here.
It's fat, so we'll talk about that.
Did you say it's fat?
It's fat.
Sad, but it's
what?
fact. That's what I meant to say.
It's fat.
Put them two together.
It's true.
You're fat. It's a sad fact that we all know Chris. People know Chris. Chris is a big guy. He's not a rich guy by any means, but he's a big guy.
What's wrong with being a big guy?
33% of all houselessness these days, they did a thing, are obese. And it's
houselessness or houseless people?
Houseless people. 33% of all houseless people in this survey, whatever survey they did in whatever town they did, a third of them were obese.
Okay.
And what is the correlation? What is the statistic for
just because
any random segment of the population?
When you think of poor,
you
think of skin and bones these days. Remember the old skin and bones? You're poor.
You do.
Huh?
I think of people. People have many different shapes and sizes.
Societies.
I don't know what your point is.
Societies thing.
His point is that poor nutrition often leads to obesity.
1 in 3 is obese, even in homeless. It's just poor nutrition.
So that means we have an awesome country where even the homeless get fat.
Yes, and it's
is that what you're trying to say, Scott
it's not
Green?
because they're eating a lot. It's not because they have a lot of food to eat. It's because the food they are eating sucks for them and the environment.
No, but my point is that statistic any higher or lower than your average population? I don't
of
think
Americans.
Yeah. Because that's kind of what I want to know. Because like you're saying,
oh
my God, it's about poor nutrition. Not necessarily. Okay, let's I want to be really careful to avoid like engaging in just random fat shaming here, and like actually discuss body diversity and proper nutrition and its effect on anybody of any size. I don't think that it has anything to do with it.
2 out of 3 homeless that were interviewed were either overweight or obese. The study found that 32% were normal weight and 1.6 were underweight.
That's it?
Are you underweight?
I don't know. I'm probably overweight. So what? I don't get your point, Scott Green. That's it. That was the whole article.
I mean, you want me to read? It's like a 7-page article.
No. It's the war on people. Just people.
And further analysis, homeless women were 42.8%.
Just like that THC DUID bill. That I could say that's a war on fat people because of the nanograms and all that. Because I guarantee I have more nanograms than any of you at all times.
Because at all more in your fat cells.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Like I will test. From experience can test clean after about 1 week after.
I can't remember. I think it was.
And I can say from experience, I never test.
Well,
I just go.
I only did once, just
drug test pissed me off.
I don't do drug tests.
No.
I refuse to do them.
Yeah, I don't like them. I'll take them, but I'll tell them I'm gonna fail.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's the point of wasting the cup?
Or drinking all that water, or
I don't have to drink water.
Taking all those niacin pills, or damn, I tried so many different ways to pass drug tests.
We've gotten off topic, Scott Green.
Yeah.
What's your next thing on the list?
I did no
Scott
homework.
Scott Green is
out there. I did.
I threw a bunch of things together today because we were all off and random, and now we just have.
Okay, I know. Go down your list. You got yourself a little list. I know.
So, we all don't like GMOs. Even though they're plump and they look yummy and.
What the fuck are you talking
about? GMO
about?
veggies and GMO fruit and
they're plump.
They're plump and yummy looking, and they look so good for you, but they're not.
No, they don't fucking look
we
that
all
good.
Hate them. I was joking. I was being cynical. Either way, GMOs in California, people will know that they're voting on it. They've got enough signatures. They got over 1 million signatures, and they're putting it to a vote to label GMOs in California. And if you remember correctly, last month, was that Vermont?
Yeah, the state of
the Vermont.
Monsanto threatened to sue the state of Vermont if they labeled their GMOs.
Now, this is California, and California's like, fuck you, we're going to vote in November along with marijuana legalization. So they're going to vote on labeling GMOs. And that's going to, we'll see, that's a, what do you think?
What do I think?
Robert Chase, what do you think of GMOs and labeling GMOs? And let's see what the world's smartest man has to say.
I am not.
Do not touch the mic, please. Just leave it there. It's fine where it's at.
Do you think they should label GMOs? You're a food person. You know your food.
It's a complicated subject. I do.
No, it's not. Yes or no, right now.
Should they disclose it? I think they should. On the other hand, I don't think that genetic modification is necessarily bad and evil in every instance. But in one case, one of the modifications made to corn, to maize, has propagated back to the ancestral plant teosinte. So they found the change that was made even in the genes of the wild plant that they think gave rise to modern maize, just because it propagated back into it. It was a successful gene. But overall it's a very complicated issue. If the reason this is a political battle over the labeling issue is being used by political opponents of all genetic modification to remove these things from the marketplace, and I don't think that, to the extent that they can be, because in the case of corn you can't, and I don't know that that's I think it kind of misses the point. We have to be more scientifically,
and it also depends on whether we're talking about genetic modification, as in like splicing, as in let's try to make let's try to make these plants bug resistant or mold resistant, splicing in all sorts of like weird bacterium, or if we're talking about genetic modification, technically any form of domestication is genetic modification.
True.
So what extent are we talking about?
We're not talking about banning it either. We're just talking about labeling it. Just label it for us.
These are all very complicated issues. And
some countries have banned them.
Some forms of genetic modification may be intrinsically risky, but I don't think that has been established either. There are some modifications which have been made, not to food but other organisms, which cause a lot of concern. For instance, we have produced in a laboratory transmissible H5N1, viral transmissible flu with a 60% mortality rate would be as severe as any nuclear war, or on the scale of nuclear war. That's something like.
But it leaves the valuables intact.
The gold in the pouches.
It just kills.
There won't be anybody left. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
60%.
Well, you inoculate your core group of awesome people, and then you kill everybody else and take all their stuff. That's the American way.
Speedboats, dude. Fucking speedboats.
Here, have these blankets with smallpox
or large pox. Those are even worse.
Smallpox was a deadly disease.
Are you cold? Have this blanket.
The 1918 flu only had a mortality rate of.
I think it was about 15%.
It was lower than
high?
that.
Was it lower?
It was much. I believe it was significantly.
But still,
lower
think
than
about
that.
it. Right now,
I think it was more on the order
15% of the world's
3%.
population has died off from this crazy epidemic.
I'm pretty sure. I believe it was 9 to 15 or something. I'm gonna
people
find
who had
out.
the flu who had that flu. I'm saying actually died, and then it did have other.
Speaking of the flu, we can go into the second topic. And I know
we didn't really finish that topic.
I'm joking. Well, we can worry about the zombie attack that's coming.
America needs to be more scientifically
literate. And the
literate.
emphysema attacks and the zombie outbreaks that are coming.
Uh-oh.
The zombie attacks are awesome.
In your home state of Florida.
Excited delirium. Excited delirium is what they call it.
Yeah, that's the state I'm in. That I'm thinking that there might be a zombie apocalypse. I'm in excited delirium. I'm giddy. I'm giddy.
Before we get
whoa. No, we don't tell people about the bunker.
Or the shotgun shells.
Whoa. What?
Purchased.
What? No. What the fuck are you talking about? No, seriously though. What I would do if I was you, you're probably not going to survive. So just give me your supplies. And you're the greatest hero of them all, because I'm going to kick this thing's ass. It's going to be sexy,
Crunchy,
Robert Chase. How long do you think you can stay?
Stay at what?
Like,
alive.
Stay alive in a zombie apocalypse.
Zombies come?
Yeah.
I don't know. I got
give you
out
3
of Florida
minutes.
because of the zombies.
That's the reason?
He saw it coming.
In hindsight, I guess that was...
Well, first they blamed on bad LSD.
Zombies.
Stay away from the brown LSD.
There was brown LSD?
That happened at Woodstock. It killed it. Hurt a bunch of people. I don't know if it killed anybody. Robert Chase, do you know if it killed anybody?
I've heard the phrase. I don't
stay
know
away from the...
And
that's why in Wayne's World, they're like, stay away from the red robe licorice.
It's an iconic phrase.
Yeah, the stay away from the brown acid. Attention. They came up, like, right during... I think it was during Jimi Hendrix set. And warned everybody. They're like, whoa. All right, man.
I don't think that's a real thing. That sounds like an urban
happened.
legend.
I've seen it.
Oh,
I've seen the video of it.
It's probably true.
It happened at Woodstock.
No, like there's a guy that actually announced stay away from the bad. There's some bad acid going around at Woodstock.
Brown. It was the brown acid.
Why would you take brown acid?
That's what was going around.
Because it was free.
At the time.
It was acid and free, and you were at Woodstock, maybe.
I guess.
And this one, hey, at least you didn't eat people's face off.
How do you know?
I don't know. I know you tried to eat my head off today.
I didn't try to eat your head.
My forehead?
No.
No, allegedly.
Not allegedly.
I don't believe it. I don't think
Crunchy did not allegedly bite anyone in any
I think you did that to yourself. You took a
We got your dental implant record somewhere.
Yeah. You get on that CSI Miami. Fucking, you go pay that money.
There was a link.
People speaking of
there was a what?
There was a link on the Denver Post website to supposed to be of a video of a police in Florida shooting somebody.
That's what we're talking about. That's the link. It happened.
Watch that video. Talking to the mic if you're gonna talk, Robert Chase.
Watch that video. That
Robert Chase.
Graphic.
See that? See the microphone? Hey.
That.
Talk into the microphone.
Because
Because otherwise, don't touch it.
That's right.
Don't
touch the mic.
Touch the base. You can touch the base, but not the shaft. Touch the base. And now lean in to the tip and put your mouth hover it millimeters away from the tip.
Gently.
No. Just touch the base, not the shaft.
Now lick it slowly.
No, don't lick it. Don't lick it. Hover and tell us about the zombie.
I don't know. You tell. I don't know enough about zombies.
Everyone lost whatever train of thought we had.
I know.
That whole discussion.
How is this spreading? Is it a disease?
I believe it's considered.
No, he took bath salts.
That's
allegedly that is
what we got to the bath salts. Conversation.
There's been like 3 or 4
First it was
different
bad
drugs.
LSD, and then
there's LSD. There's
cocaine.
bath salts, cocaine.
They're blaming hard drugs.
The General Assembly banned bath salts.
Oh my God! There's a ban on it. Where could they possibly find illegal substances?
Did they know about the zombies
street?
at the time? I wonder.
In Florida.
The fuck's that supposed to mean?
No,
Won't someone think of the children?
It sounds like a bad drug state to me if that was me. Beside prescription drugs from all the old people from New York.
It's those dang Canadian students protesting.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is. It's causing outbreaks.
Well, shit.
I was going to say
all right, Cuban. Speaking of out, let's take a break.
Let's face it, rules and regulations are complicated, especially in the field of medical marijuana. Let Medical Marijuana 101 help you get through the compliance process. We can also explain to you your employment requirements, your employees, and your business. But our work doesn't stop there. Our experience in cultivation ranges from the design of grow rooms to the diagnosis and resolution of grow problems. Visit us at www.medicalmarijuana101.com or call 303-831-8188. That's 303-831-8188.
The law offices of Edson, Mayton, and Matz provide criminal defense, medical marijuana defense, and advice about setting up and running medical marijuana centers, optional premises cultivation operations, and infused product manufacturing businesses throughout Colorado. With offices in Denver and Aspen, we can offer assistance throughout the entire state of Colorado. Give us a call at 303-831-8188. That's 303-831-8188. Or visit us online at warrenedson.com.
Are you a medical marijuana patient or interested in finding out how to become one? Contact Mile High Wellness, where your care is our concern. Conveniently located on Hamden and Tamarack in the Whole Foods parking lot behind Proof of the Pudding, Mile High Wellness offers a wide variety of edibles, hashes, and some of Colorado's top strains. Mile High Wellness, where your care is our concern. 3525 South Tamarack, Suite 110, on the corner of Hamden and Tamarack. 720-382-8516. Mile High Wellness, where your care is our concern.
Hi, Josh Stanley here from National Geographic's American Weed. I'm here with my brothers, and we've just recently put together a foundation in Colorado to allow for cancer patients and other patients of debilitating conditions to be able to get a hold of cannabis-based oil that's just about free of charge. I've just about had it with seeing sick patients suffer needlessly just because they can't afford the proper medication. That's what the Realm of Caring is going to change. Visit therealmofcaring.com. The website will be complete and up on 4/20 of 2012. But until then, please contact any of us Stanley Brothers directly through email. You can get us at gratefuljosh@hotmail.com. Now come on, Colorado. We need to take care of each other. Join the Realm. That's realmofcaring.com. Thank you so much.
Are you a runner? Are you a runner who supports marijuana legalization? Run on Grass is a group of athletes actively seeking to change our marijuana laws. We speak the truth about cannabis, bringing the message through our feet to new ears. Check out runongrass.com to find out more about us, our events, and how to join up or how to sponsor a runner. If you're in the Denver area, please join us for runs or start a group in your area. Running not your thing? Any sport can do it. On grass. Runongrass.com.
I'm Gary Johnson, and you're listening to iCannabis Radio, and I want to say, talk it up, Colorado.
Why always with the Pantera? Can you listen to just another genre of music? I mean, no offense.
A little hip-hop.
But yeah, dude, I listen to shit.
Show tunes, man.
I listen to every fucking thing. You're like, you like fucking Pantera? I'm like, yeah, I like Pantera.
We might as well steal some Disney.
Yeah.
Raga.
What?
We can even play some of Robert Chase's
some what?
Favorite
some Indian classical music.
Get the fuck out of the studio, Robert Chase.
Just leave now.
Seriously.
I'm going to.
I cast my vote for show tunes.
Show tunes are fine.
I take your vote, and I also cast my vote for show tunes.
Whoa.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. That's not a show tune, is it?
No, that's
technically
shit.
It's a tune in a show.
Sorry.
I've lost everything.
I've got a couple of things.
Okay, continue.
We've got a couple.
Scott Green, continue with
leading the show
because it
is
the
the Thunderdome with
of misinformation that you have written down.
Hey, I find information on the line that I feel it's important. That the regular media is not really covering that well.
No.
And so we
aliens, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, that kind of thing. Excuse me.
Salmon.
No, seriously, go down your list. What do you got next?
The camping ban.
Ooh, that's actually a good one. Go for it.
Wow, it went into effect yesterday?
Yep.
Tuesday?
Uh-huh.
Police didn't arrest anybody.
Didn't?
No.
Why not?
They said they were... What did they say?
They said they were not putting it into effect.
They basically weren't putting it into effect right now because they were going to educate the population of homeless, 15,000 people or so. So... But once they educate
I can sleep on the streets now?
For now, currently.
Until you're educated about how you're worthless and lazy and
which
you need to get a
means
job.
probably if the cops have you
I
on
love
the
being
list.
just ripped apart verbally for my indolence and sloth.
I think it's a pretty strange maneuver, after all the upset and
why don't you think they did
it.
Why don't you think it went into effect?
One can only speculate. I guess.
Speculate.
Well, they don't want the police confronting anyone just yet. That's the bottom line. Is we stirred up enough trouble. There's enough people on the other side of the issue
because Occupy Denver would.
They feel that they will inflame us further and get. Raise new opposition, perhaps.
That's exactly what it is. I mean, since October and since the new Chief White is the new chief, I believe. Yes. Since Chief White came in, he's been running just a nonstop PR campaign, and that's really what this is about. Is that he wants to both appease the people above him to tamp down the Occupy, tamp down the homeless problem.
And you know who's behind it is the rich downtown business owners that are, quote unquote, tired. It's giving the city a black eye, kind of, an image problem. It's bad image having all these people walking around begging for money.
When I hear that Quinones has been made deputy chief, there's so much rot within the department.
Deputy chief of what? Like
Quinones is, I believe, the guy on the scene the night that Corey stood in front of
allegedly
the police car. I know, I was there. I'm a witness.
Shut the front door.
I'm a witness.
Can you say that stuff?
And that guy, apparently, I did not go to the hearing in federal court when Occupy asked for an injunction, but I am told that Quinones said that there was a riot underway and that people were rocking that officer's car. None of that's true. I was standing right next to that officer's car, about
As long as he says the cops are lying, I'll let it go
this time.
I'll allow it.
Some cops are lying, and apparently one cop that's lying has just been made deputy chief of police in the entire city. We know rewarded for that. We know that police have severely beaten Karen Sodaro. They have beaten Corey Donahue. They've committed criminal assaults against these people. I believe, from what information I have, that those people and Josh Pearson, they broke Josh Pearson's jaw and lacerated his hands. These people are dangerous. The Denver Police Department is riddled with dangerous, out of control thugs and people looking the other way, and the city should be ashamed.
Okay, so
Robert's getting a bit angry.
Oh yeah,
it's true though.
I'm gonna let him get it. We should let him get it a little bit angrier, like. Josh
Slap Pearson. Him around, Chris Custer. No, but I really do agree with what you're saying.
Josh Pearson is one of our friends, and he was in jail. What did he go to jail for exactly? Does anybody know?
I think I heard criminal mischief or something. We don't. The charges have had so little relationship to people's conduct that it's an outrage. What the police get away with on a daily basis. There is
not only in Denver, it's happening in 300
this is a national
cities
problem,
nationwide.
But Denver has a bad problem with it. It's not facing up to it. Its media is just standing down from the problem pretty much.
It's not even just national, it's international too. If you hear about a lot of what's going on in London with the student protests and the UK Uncut. Montreal's been peaceful so far for the most part.
2,500 arrests.
2,500 arrests, but I'm not hearing a lot of reports of brutality.
I think one of the problems with Denver though is, especially right now, since Denver's it's kind of an up and coming city. It's poised to be this. They're trying to make it this kind of little center in the Rockies that you can have your conventions and everything at, to where they're really trying to smash heads and get people in line so it looks like that perfect little community. And so I think that's a large part of the media kind of glazing over a lot of the things that have happened.
It's true. I'm a harsh critic of Denver, but I have to say, I moved here through choice, and I think Denver has incredible assets and tremendous potentials, tremendous unrealized potentials that it just is completely ignoring. I mean, look at Jefferson. I hardly want to make Jefferson County a paragon of anything, but they did buy up a bunch of open space and make trails in it for people to use, and people go out from Denver to go use it. Denver, they did that from the 1970s on. Denver has held land they call mountain parks. It's a huge amount of land. I can't remember the exact acreage, but it's something comparable
miles away
to
from the
Jefferson's system. No, some of it, but it's land like up.
Why
some
would
of
the
it
city
adjoining
own
Jefferson
parks
County
miles
tracts.
within the city?
These are places you could go hike and recreate in, except that the city has never done shit with most of it, never put in any trails, no maps. There's even a proposal now to let Jefferson County take that over because, we're just lack the competence and the interest.
Well,
it's interesting.
It is.
But back to the police, though. The Citizen Oversight Board, the next quarterly meeting has got to be coming up, which is when they televise the thing, which is our chance to at least tell the people of Denver what's going on. They have no power. The system that Hickenlooper set up, people voted on to change the charter. It's totally non-binding. There's a Citizen Oversight Board, which are the mayor's cronies, mayoral appointees, and then there is the so-called independent monitor, who is appointed by the mayor. And
who's the mayor's friend? That's what it is. It's the mayor's friend. The mayor, they have to have this person. All right, so the police is the police. So what better person than the police, and the government, the mayor's friend? They're like, hey, do me a favor. Run this board for me and make sure nobody talks a bunch of shit.
I think we all understand how corruption works.
Citizen activist Mark Cohen in Denver did a study for the Denver Police Accountability Coalition, in which I participated 3 years ago now, to look at cities around the country as to how they organize their police oversight. And there's one place that has an independent review of police misconduct, citizen complaints against police, and that is San Francisco. They've had that in place for 30 years. It's still a mayorally controlled system because there's a superintendent or somebody. The person with ultimate responsibility for discipline is still appointed by the mayor, but it's not part of the Internal Affairs Bureau, and Denver desperately needs that. I think that is a change to the city charter that the citizens of Denver could get behind, and it would be a major step forward to resolving some of the mistrust that reasonably exists between the people of Denver and their police department.
And one positive thing about Denver being such a young city, quote unquote, or at least in the way that it's currently experiencing a period of pseudo revitalization, is that the people here, there's a large influx of people from outside cities who are coming here, and they're looking forward and they're saying, let's do this right, let's make this, let's improve this city, let's have a great state, let's have a great city, let's have a great community, rather than the very old and established group of gentry looking back and saying, no, we need to get back to the good old days. Yes, we still have that, but there's also a lot of people who are saying, no, that didn't work, we need to fix it, we need to do it again, burn it to the ground, make it right this time around.
Whoa.
What? No, who said that? Allegedly.
I think the division is mostly between younger people living in Capitol Hill. I feel that strongly. There's lots of 20, 30-something people, some of whom are going through Auraria and some of whom are not, but have just been drawn to Denver and the area, and they all think of themselves as very progressive and art-oriented and
you've been reading my diary, Robert Chase?
No, but politically, we are not very, very engaged. The people who live here have not been. People who are from here don't seem to have been very politically engaged, most of them, and the people who have are new to the scene are not.
The foreigners.
Not really.
Knock.
Realizing what's going on.
Who's there?
We gotta take a break.
9/11.
Let's face it, rules and regulations are complicated, especially in the field of medical marijuana. Let Medical Marijuana 101 help you get through the compliance process. We can also explain to you your employment requirements, your employees, and your business. But our work doesn't stop there. Our experience in cultivation ranges from the design of grow rooms to the diagnosis and resolution of grow problems. Visit us at www.medicalmarijuana101.com or call 303-831-8188. That's 303-831-8188.
Hi, Josh Stanley here from National Geographic's American Weed. I'm here with my brothers, and we've just recently put together a foundation in Colorado to allow for cancer patients and other patients of debilitating conditions to be able to get a hold of cannabis-based oil that's just about free of charge. I've just about had it with seeing sick patients suffer needlessly just because they can't afford the proper medication. That's what the Realm of Caring is going to change. Visit therealmofcaring.com. The website will be complete and up on 4/20 of 2012. But until then, please contact any of us Stanley Brothers directly through email. You can get us at gratefuljosh@hotmail.com. Now come on, Colorado. We need to take care of each other. Join the Realm. That's realmofcaring.com. Thank you so much.
The law offices of Etzen, Maton, and Matz provide criminal defense, medical marijuana defense, and advice about setting up and running medical marijuana centers, optional premises cultivation operations, and infused product manufacturing businesses throughout Colorado. With offices in Denver and Aspen, we can offer assistance throughout the entire state of Colorado. Give us a call at 303-831-8188. That's 303-831-8188. Or visit us online at warrenetzen.com.
Are you a runner? Are you a runner who supports marijuana legalization? Run on Grass is a group of athletes actively seeking to change our marijuana laws. We speak the truth about cannabis, bringing the message through our feet to new ears. Check out runongrass.com to find out more about us, our events, and how to join up or how to sponsor a runner. If you're in the Denver area, please join us for runs or start a group in your area. Running not your thing? Any sport can do it on grass. Runongrass.com.
Are you a medical marijuana patient or interested in finding out how to become one? Contact Mile High Wellness, where your care is our concern. Conveniently located on Hamden and Tamarack in the Whole Foods parking lot behind Proof of the Pudding. Mile High Wellness offers a wide variety of edibles, hashes, and some of Colorado's top strains. Mile High Wellness, where your care is our concern. 3525 South Tamarack, Suite 110, on the corner of Hamden and Tamarack. 720-382-8516. Mile High Wellness, where your care is our concern.
With their tanks and their guns and their bombs and their bombs.
I love the Cranberries.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for making my life so much happier.
I am one of those people that enlightens. I am big in your life.
You do. With your cromulence.
We need to have an Ask Crunchy segment. That would be another segment we need to have. Like, go to Crunchy for advice. Everybody goes to you for advice, and you give great advice.
So I do give good advice.
Ask Crunchy segment.
Do you need to ask me anything?
Ask him one thing, Robert. Just
I don't
one
know if
thing.
I've ever gone to you for advice.
Have
really?
You not?
Have
you should.
I'm sure you have.
How can you get a cheap car?
Ask. Here, we need some music. Chris Custer, can you play up some cheesy background music real quick?
This calls for a victory tune.
That's awesome. There we go. Ask Crunchy. Thunderdome segment.
You're the worst, Scott Green. Turn that. Everybody turn everything that they're doing off right now. All right.
So, Robert Chase asked Crunchy, how do I obtain a cheap car?
A good cheap car?
Crunchy?
You didn't mean to ask that?
And our listeners contribute questions.
It's just a question. You don't care about my advice.
Well, how about another question? Do you want another question?
Unless you know of one that you're trying to get rid of.
Well, one specific car.
No. Hook me up with the person that's got the,
Craigslist.
I can give you a number of a guy
car
who
for $50. They're out there.
$50?
Well, I could go higher.
What the fuck are you?
Is this a finder's fee?
You want me to find you a $50 car?
Well, it has. These things happen.
No,
people acquire cars in reasonably good working order.
Anyways, that didn't happen as
for $50.
Good as I wanted.
Yeah, I'm good. All right, Chris Custer,
we'll
you got something?
Hey, we didn't get away with a magazine. We have all these. What happened? We had a winner come down to our barbecue. We gave away a Watchman.
Not our barbecue. Scott Green's Freedom Cafe.
It was a barbecue.
No, Scott Green's Denver Freedom Cafe.
Yeah. Scott Green's Denver Freedom Cafe.
So did
Scott Green's Timber Freedom Cafe.
So did everybody else.
No, I didn't. I was there.
You were there. The food was there.
Yeah.
We fed our good friends at the clinic.
It was just Scott Green and a bag of burger buns.
Hey, you should go get the dudes from the clinic and see if they want to be on the air.
Right now?
Right now.
Yeah, they should just
go.
Let's go. They should be done. Go knock.
Yeah, go.
All right.
Yeah, go.
Hello?
Yeah.
So what are you going to talk about?
I'm going to talk about sustainable eating.
Here, talk about this list. There's a top 10 list on what Simple Bites.
Go get the damn people. Go.
We could talk about the fact that it's bullshit that pretty much any job you apply for, you have to get a fucking credit check.
Well,
and that's why I
you
can't
don't want
get
no
a goddamn
criminals
job.
working for you, do you?
What? How is
joking? I have shitty credit.
Okay, get the fuck out of here and go. Help. Go.
I had a recruiter the other day actually tell me that I was like this amazing, fantastic candidate, and they wanted to hire me. But when could I get my credit situation under control? I said, well, when can I get goddamn gainful employment?
Did you say goddamn?
I should have.
No, you actually you really shouldn't.
No, I shouldn't have.
Didn't flow.
I
right
did.
in.
I did. No.
Yeah. Should have went with something harsher or something completely like stupid.
Probably.
You know. Yeah.
Like cromulent employment.
No. No. Instead of goddamn, some other ejaculation.
Oh, I do like those.
Ejaculations? They're pretty cool. Sometimes they have downsides. And actually, I never thought that they have so many downsides, but there are several, and it's pretty interesting that there are so many downsides to ejaculations. My life's very hard, Robert Chase. What are you doing, Robert Chase?
I'm playing with my oregano.
That sounds like the dirtiest. Did you find anybody?
Lights are off and nobody answers.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, cool.
Sadness.
I know. So, vote for Scott Green's firing next week.
Hey. What did I just miss?
Can you fire someone if you don't pay them?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Like you can fire somebody out of a cannon.
Into the sun.
You could fire somebody.
Damn.
You could fire somebody with a flamethrower.
No, you couldn't.
Well, you could.
That would be
more like setting them on fire.
That would be setting them on fire.
Why don't fire Scott Green? You didn't even talk about your list.
I didn't.
I'm keeping you on track.
We're not there anymore.
Well, because he said that earlier, did I?
I know. We talked about ejaculations.
Yeah.
What else?
It was more interesting than your list.
Talk about what's in your ejaculations?
Ejaculate.
Cool. All right. So, the top 10 list. You thought this list was bullshit.
No, I didn't think it was bullshit.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Read it off.
All right, number 1. Learn to cook.
From Wahoo, Nebraska, the top 10 list.
Learn to cook.
Without basic cooking knowledge, none of this is possible. Learning to cook your favorite foods using local ingredients can really make the difference when you want to eat sustainably.
Yeah, I agree. Cooking is important. You should learn how to cook because you need to feed yourself.
That's a good list. That's good.
No,
shouldn't be number 1.
Just because a list has something good on it does not make it a good list.
True.
List of dinosaurs that are awesome.
All right, so we'll do
Tyrannosaurus Rex, Titanosaurus, Deinonychus, Steve. You're like, no. There's good things on that list, but
Dino.
that wasn't a good list. Dino was not a good dinosaur. He lived with people.
He was a good dinosaur then.
He lived with people.
By what qualifications are you determining whether a dinosaur is good? Because,
Chris,
you're using the wrong ones.
Well, he's good enough to live with people, so he's...
Yeah, and he's completely in the wrong time.
Because people are, like, ultimately the whole reason.
They had what was the other dinosaur, the Stegosaurus-looking thing for the Transformers? What was that? It was,
That was the ghost in here.
There's a ghost in here?
It's a lady. I've seen a lady twice.
So what I need is a large mason jar and a marshmallow and a mirror that'll fit inside the lid of that mason jar.
Are we going
so what we do is
we
take
you a pirate ghost ship.
We'll take
ghost.
No, we'll take a piece of chalk and draw a cross in the middle of the floor, and we'll place that jar on that cross, and then we'll place the marshmallow inside the jar on that cross.
Snarl.
Now, since ghosts and other spirits use crossroads to jump from place to place, they'll notice the marshmallow, and if there's one thing that ghosts love, it's sweets. So what you do is you wait for the ghost to jump into that jar and get mesmerized by the marshmallow, and then you take the mirrored lid and you close it on top. Now that ghost is gonna look up because it's gonna be in the jar and it's gonna see its reflection.
Are you a freaking prophet or something?
No.
Like when this really happens with the zombies, because the zombie
this is kind of like the history of Polenta.
You'll know. Like
so anyway,
shut up.
So when the ghost looks at its reflection, it'll remember that it's dead, and then it'll get depressed and it'll look down and it'll see the marshmallow, and the cycle continues. That's the only way to trap a ghost.
Says who?
Says me, motherfucker.
Shut up, Sky Green.
Snarl. The
Transformers Stegosaurus. I knew there was one, and
yeah.
It wasn't Dino. That's the cool one. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Can you focus in on this?
From Dino Wars?
From the Dino Wars, yeah.
Yeah.
People can look it up. They have Google. They're on a
look
computer.
Look up Snarl, Stegosaurus Transformers.
Everyone listening to us has internet access.
Thank God for that.
Thank God for internet access.
Thank God for them internets.
Do-it-yourself radio.
It's a series of two-base.
People's Republic of the Internet.
Yeah.
No.
So we have gotten so off topic. What's number 2?
Did we have a topic?
Number 2, yeah, we're already at our list. This is another good one. Eat locally. If you care about delicious food, healthy eating, proper stewardship of the planet, and supporting your local economy, then you must source out local ingredients.
What if you live in Fukushima?
That's not funny, Chris.
Sorry.
It's too soon.
Not to mention, it doesn't have anything to do with it. You can't just say Fukushima and expect that to be humor. You have lazy humor today, Chris.
I know. It was the Jameson.
I want you to go in the corner and think about your life. You too, Sky Green.
So eat locally.
So we do eat locally.
We have a backyard. We didn't even talk about that.
Yelling.
How's the Thunder Garden?
Great. So anyway, we're talking about the fucking list, man.
Eat locally.
Okay.
Half the food we eat is going to come from this garden in the future. Correct?
Yeah, that's awesome. We're all taken care of. Fuck you guys. There's no reason to listen to us for any education because we're taking the care of, and you guys can go eat a
survive the
hot
apocalypse.
Plastic bag of baby dicks.
How can they eat?
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Crunchington, JP Crunchington. How can they eat locally? How would you suggest one eats locally?
Biggest thing is talk to people. Most people, you go into a grocery store or you go into a market and you don't talk to them. You go, how much are these strawberries? And they go, $5.99 a clamshell. And you go, here's my $5.99 plus tax. And you take the clamshell. You don't ask where they come from. You don't ask, how they were obtained, where they come. There's so many things you can ask. You can ask your butcher. You can ask all these people. And if they don't know, then you're probably.
But if Safeway sells it, it's probably good, right? That's what we think. That's why we don't ask questions. That's why we just pay the $5.99. Because until like a little while ago, I didn't ask questions. I was one of those people you're talking about, the lemmings that just go.
And now he is enlightened.
I turned a retard into Buddha in mere months.
You and LSD, but
yes.
And not the face-eating kind either. That's stay away from that shit.
Bath salts.
Stay away from basalt. It's a horrible, horrible rock.
Basalt is a fucking awesome artist.
What?
Shout out to you, Basalt. You're awesome.
I meant the rock.
Oh.
The rock is pretty cool. It's just. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Why are you not in the corner?
Now, see this one. We could take off this one. Number 3
Why are you not in the corner?
List. Eat seasonably.
Now, see, I looked over there. I definitely thought it said eat sexually. I don't know. It may be the tea.
Eat seasonably. Well, it's warm, so I guess I won't eat as much.
Seasonally, not seasonably. Seasonally.
It's not in vogue to eat artichokes this season.
I wouldn't use that one. It says this goes hand in hand with eating locally.
Yeah, not everything can be had at all times in the world.
So what do you do in the winter for veggies? You just don't eat veggies in the winter? For 6 months out of the year in Colorado, you just don't eat veggies?
Yeah, that's what you do. You just don't eat vegetables.
Or you eat winter
because
vegetables.
There's no way. There's winter vegetables. There's late fall harvest. There's all kinds of ways.
There's many ways to preserve vegetables.
Are you serious?
So Robert Chase would.
If there's nothing else, I'm all in favor of eating local root vegetables too. Eating locally is a great principle, and it's something that a socialist economy would take in hand. We should We should be growing food locally as it is suitable to do so, and yet there is this.
The city
thing
of Denver should
called
have a garden somewhere,
economy, the economy that these things are grown where they're grown and shipped to us affords us these choices that otherwise we would not have, and the
Bananas
cost of growing things in the way that they are grown is determined by a market, not by when. So, eating locally might involve and can involve paying higher costs. And if it were properly a matter of policy that people need to eat healthy food, all sorts of changes would be made to the way we buy and sell food.
But you know what else affects the market, Robert Chase? My money. And if my money is going local, that does affect it.
Sure.
For instance, like it can be something.
If you can afford to eat at whole paycheck, and they are one of the stores that.
If I'm growing food, or there's other options too beyond Whole Foods.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Like,
I'm saying, it's
great.
If you have a garden, that's great.
Okay, but there's also other options besides Whole Foods.
Won't send you an avocado in the dead of winter, or some blueberries, or anything like that.
No, I'm not asking for an avocado or blueberries in the dead of winter.
To be sure, a lot of that Chilean produce is not so great anyway. But then again, access to it, people demand access to it, and that's what the market provides them. Is it sustainable? Not necessarily.
But you support the system.
No, I'm just saying.
You're just saying every once in a while I don't damn it
out of hand. I like to take some cognizance of economic reality as it exists now. This is a creation of policy, too, and our policies are creating a situation that is dangerous to the public health.
And to a certain extent, though, asking questions will make a difference, and and expressing it. Because, like, for instance, I was talking my friend who runs a restaurant, and they were talking about garlic just today. And the fact that a lot of the stores in the area ship their garlic in from China. Your 50-cent clove of garlic, garlic is not a difficult thing to grow. Garlic is not something that is hard to find locally, but without asking questions, you may be getting garlic from China.
Oh well,
so that's a very simple difference.
Goddamn Chinese garlic!
I buy
it's probably painted with lead.
It's all spoiled because all the grocery stores put it under an intense light deliberately. It's all sprouted. Every single head of supermarket garlic that I buy, and I continue to buy it.
It's so hard to buy organic.
Cut out.
We went to go buy. What was that? We bought for $1.
Vitamin Cottage has got some nice garlic. It's $6 a pound.
The organic was $3 for like a little
steep,
tiny piece. I got huge amounts for the unorganic version of the same product. That's what Americans are saying too. When we're broke in this financial crisis that Americans are facing, we're not looking at the. We want our best. We want our bang for our buck. We want large bangs. Buck.
No.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. You want bang for your buck.
I want to bang a buck.
You want to hand your dollar over and get a Royale with cheese.
I think that local government and national government should be encouraging people to grow, and cooperatives and various things. I think that
neighborhood
homeless
farms
people
maybe
might, instead of sending homeless people forth to sell newspapers about being homeless.
Farm.
Did you hear about those families?
Round them all up.
Round
them all up.
Put them in chains.
Put them in.
But see, if we did that, it wouldn't support our precious system.
The Olympics are coming up, and they did that in London. They wiped out hundreds of people's family farms out of the neighborhoods.
Locally, we could grow produce. Lots of different people could grow produce locally. Everybody could grow produce locally.
We should.
Again, undermine the system.
Use it as it is a useful occupation. Is it not? It is psychologically possibly rewarding. To
grow things.
Yeah, I would say that if homeless down and out people are willing to garden in a no pressure environment, it might be beneficial for everyone.
Yeah. You mean treat them like people?
Weird. That is a prerequisite.
Weird. So, round up all the houseless, put them in chains. Robert Chase.
Make them
farm.
That was a joke.
Make them farm.
I wish we could just take them.
Drive them out of the cities and set them to the countryside. That's what the Khmer Rouge wanted.
Just force them onto large farms.
If there's only a way to tell them from the rest of the population.
Oh, sure. We'll just tattoo something on there.
If we could put them in camps.
Or what if we dipped them in some sort of ink to make them darker, to where you could tell?
They glow in the dark or something? Cool.
Just large swaths of blue houseless people farming in chains.
That glow in the dark?
That would work. That may be the plan. I don't know.
On that note, I think that we're supposed to be taking a break.
The law offices of Edson, Maton, and Matz provide criminal defense, medical marijuana defense, and advice about setting up and running medical marijuana centers, optional premises cultivation operations, and infused product manufacturing businesses throughout Colorado. With offices in Denver and Aspen, we can offer assistance throughout the entire state of Colorado. Give us a call at 303-831-8188. That's 303-831-8188. Or visit us online at warrenedson.com.
Are you a medical marijuana patient or interested in finding out how to become one? Contact Mile High Wellness, where your care is our concern. Conveniently located on Hamden and Tamarack in the Whole Foods parking lot behind Proof of the Pudding. Mile High Wellness offers a wide variety of edibles, hashes, and some of Colorado's top strains. Mile High Wellness, where your care is our concern. 3525 South Tamarack, Suite 110, on the corner of Hamden and Tamarack. 720-382-8516. Mile High Wellness, where your care is our concern.
Hi, Josh Stanley here from National Geographic's American Weed. I'm here with my brothers, and we've just recently put together a foundation in Colorado to allow for cancer patients and other patients of debilitating conditions to be able to get a hold of cannabis-based oil that's just about free of charge. I've just about had it with seeing sick patients suffer needlessly just because they can't afford the proper medication. That's what the Realm of Caring is going to change. Visit therealmofcaring.com. The website will be complete and up on 4/20 of 2012. But until then, please contact any of us Stanley brothers directly through email. You can get us at gratefuljosh@hotmail.com. Now come on, Colorado. We need to take care of each other. Join the Realm. That's realmofcaring.com. Thank you so much.
Are you a runner? Are you a runner who supports marijuana legalization? Run on Grass is a group of athletes actively seeking to change our marijuana laws. We speak the truth about cannabis, bringing the message through our feet to new ears. Check out runongrass.com to find out more about us, our events, and how to join up or how to sponsor a runner. If you're in the Denver area, please join us for runs or start a group in your area. Running not your thing? Any sport can do it on grass. Runongrass.com. Let's face it, rules and regulations are complicated, especially in the field of medical marijuana. Let Medical Marijuana 101 help you get through the compliance process. We can also explain to you your employment requirements, your employees, and your business. But our work doesn't stop there. Our experience in cultivation ranges from the design of grow rooms to the diagnosis and resolution of grow problems. Visit us at www.medicalmarijuana101.com or call 303-831-8188. That's 303-831-8188.
Good evening and welcome back to the Thunderdome. Crunchy has left us briefly for to kill a rat, which is Chris. Allegedly hanging out in the studio.
Mike,
your mic's on.
Oh. There it is.
I guess that the rat was not found.
It's not a rat. I think I seen it the other day. It's like a little tiny guy. 4 or 5 inches.
Maybe you did.
You ever seen Arachnophobia?
I just know how girls are.
Can't say I have.
Shit too.
I just know how girls are.
It's fucking sexist as shit.
I'm joking. I know it was.
Are these my scissors?
Don't stab me
Where
with
did
your
these come
scissors.
from? No, these are not my scissors. Okay.
All right.
My scissors
I
work.
missed a call.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Your
did.
friends were calling.
Yeah.
What else is on the agenda?
We're about done with the show.
Oh.
Here. We don't talk about some salmon, maybe, because they
Actually,
were.
we were going to
test
talk
tube?
about this
club?
joint. Yeah, this joint that there's going to be burgers at
joint.
soon. Yeah, it's got a huge ass
Hello?
patio.
Spot. Who are you calling?
Doing a live on call?
I guess
on there?
not.
Okay. But yeah, Crunchy's going to be cooking soon, I believe.
I've never done it before, so I thought I'd give myself a shot at it. So I'm going to cook professionally for the first time ever.
Ever.
So.
Ever.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
That'll be funny.
Yeah. It sucks though, because now I can't cook in the Olympics because I've lost my amateur status.
Well, you tried steroids a while back too.
Yeah, I did. So
that hurt.
Made
his performance smaller. Enhancing. No, it didn't make my penis smaller. It made my nuts smaller. It made my penis look huge, dude.
You can tell.
No, dude. No, it's always been that small.
Well, on Sex Pot Radio, they're talking about, speaking of making a penis look huge, to shave or not to shave the downstairs. So.
Just come down the hallway to that open door.
He's like, come on down. So to shave or not to shave?
Down.
To shave or not to shave what?
Your lower area.
My legs?
No.
My calves?
Your crotch, your junk, your man area. Do you shave your intimate area? We talked about
I have before. I haven't lately.
I don't ever have.
That was a shit ton of euphemisms right up in there.
I shaved once or twice, but I don't like it.
I like it. I don't know. It depends. Like
it's fun for sensation and hard to maintain.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
It feels really good until the next day.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh my God.
You shaved it off.
My crotch is a porcupine.
Trim it up. Yeah.
No, I'm saying, you ever shaved it to where you look like the world's largest 8-year-old boy with a beard? Feels great. No, seriously.
It does. It's awesome.
It's awesome. It feels so good.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm going to shave my fucking shit tonight.
It's going to be awesome.
Can we take pictures for us for our listening crew?
And I'll take pictures.
There are many pictures. That's why I shaved in the first place, for pictures.
Nice.
Yeah. There's many of them online.
Hey, you don't get me to shave once we do the Thunderdome our drag show.
All right, here we go.
We have a lot of shows coming up.
You're going to find them right now?
Yeah.
I think
Here's your friend right here.
You don't think I can?
Your friends are right here at the door.
No, I actually don't think so.
Okay, cool.
There's people.
All right,
Kitchen
let's go.
people.
We're done.
We're done.
Oh, we're done.
Thunderdome Radio.
We're out.
You're just walking in on a radio show?
Hi.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Yeah, come on.